Your focus isn't weak, it's under siege by noise, pings, and endless tabs. Today, we'll weaponize your attention and carve deep trenches for your best work, fast and clean, like a lighthouse cutting fog in a storm. Cal Newport calls it deep work, hard, valuable tasks done in distraction-free stretches. Shallow work looks busy but barely moves the needle. Like paddling in place while waves drag you sideways, your progress feels fake, your energy leaking away. The modern economy rewards people who can dive deep, learn fast, and ship quality. Think of your brain as a forge. Heat rises only when you protect the fire, shield the sparks, and hammer with steady, focused blows. But your attention is like a bucket with holes. Every notification drips power. Patch the holes, hold the water, and your mind becomes heavy, calm, and unstoppable. Are you ready to seal the leaks and feel the weight again? Let's set the stage, simple and real. We'll draw a clear map, mark the traps, and build routines that make deep focus feel natural, like walking a well-lit path at night toward a bright, steady beacon. The universal problem: we confuse urgency with importance. We chase dings, not depth, like moths circling a streetlight while the moon waits. That nervous scroll steals hours, and it steals confidence one thumb swipe at a time. The promise is sharper than any hack. Train your brain to enter deep focus states on command. In those states, time stretches, noise fades, and complex work turns from maze to map in your hands. But here's the catch: deep focus won't happen by accident. It needs rules, rituals, and boundaries, a fence around your best hours, a gate you guard, and a lock only you hold. We'll pull 10 core moves from deep work and weld them into a daily engine. You bring a pen, a clock, and courage. Ready to build the machine that protects your mind and prints results? Let's define the target first, clean and bold. Deep work is when your brain works near its limit, free from distraction, producing value hard to copy, like carving a statue from raw stone with long, unbroken strikes. Concept 1. Work deeply. Schedule focus like a non-negotiable flight. You board, buckle in, and take off. No casual passengers, no extra bags, just you and the runway, climbing through clouds toward clear sky. Pick a philosophy that fits your life. Monastic cuts almost all shallow work. Bimodal alternates open periods with retreats. Rhythmic sets daily blocks. Journalistic dives deep whenever windows appear. Choose your tool like a craftsman chooses the right blade. Create a simple ritual: where, how long, how you'll work, and how you'll measure. Candles, a closed door, a timer, one goal on a card. Small cues tell your brain it's time to enter the tunnel. Lock in a start trigger, like a train leaving on schedule. At 8:30, desk clear, headphones on, phone in another room, the same moves every day. What's your exact startup sequence tomorrow morning? Concept 2. Embrace boredom. When you feel the itch, don't scratch. Ride the wave until it passes. Your brain learns it doesn't get a cookie for restlessness, and your attention muscles grow like roots gripping deeper soil. Practice boredom reps. Stare at a single dot on paper for 2 minutes. No scrolling, no fidgeting, just breathe and dot. You're building a quiet anchor in a stormy bay your mind can return to. Concept 3. Quit social media strategically. Use the craftsman rule. Keep tools that deliver outsized value. Cut the rest. Treat platforms like appliances. If they don't earn their shelf space, out they go. Run a 30-day trial delete. Remove the app, replace it with deep blocks and real walks. If after 30 days your life isn't worse, it stays gone. If it adds real value, reinstall with strict fences. Concept 4. Drain the shallows. Shallow tasks multiply like weeds. Yank them by the roots. Limit email windows, batch admin, and time box your day so the sand can't bury your gold. Which weeds will you pull first? Time blocking is your dam against the flood. Sketch the day in blocks, label each with intent, then protect it like a vault. Adjust as needed, but never drift without a plan. Concept 5. Attention residue is real. Task switching leaves mental crumbs. Your mind keeps chewing even after you move on. Reduce switches, finish small loops before starting big ones, and clear the tabletop before the next puzzle. Adopt a one-tab rule during deep blocks. One document, one problem, one path. Like driving a narrow mountain road, focus keeps you alive. Distractions are the cliff's edge, disguised as scenery. Concept 6. Grand gestures. Sometimes you need a public promise or a bold change of scene. Book a quiet room, announce a draft date, or put money on the line. Raise the stakes, and your focus sharpens like a blade. Use environment as a switch. A library table becomes a tunnel. A cafe corner becomes a cockpit. Pack only the tools you need, nothing extra. Where could you stage your next grand gesture? Concept 7. Execute like a business. Use 4DX. Focus on wildly important goals. Act on lead measures. Keep a compelling scoreboard. Hold weekly accountability. The wheel spins only when you push the spokes in rhythm. Pick one wildly important goal for the next 6 weeks. Name the deliverable and the date. Make it concrete like a brick you can hold. Brick stack. Vague dreams don't stand in the wind. Track lead measures. Hours in deep work. Pages written, designs shipped. Don't worship lag results. Worship the inputs you control. The scoreboard should fit on one card you can see at a glance. Hold a weekly review with yourself or a partner. What worked, what failed, what to try next. Light a small candle, check the scoreboard, adjust the blocks, and recommit to the craft. Concept 8. Ritualized shutdown. End each day with a clean wrap note and a calendar check. Say shutdown complete to your nervous system. Let the brain put down its armor. What will your shutdown phrase be tonight? Downtime isn't laziness, it's oxygen. Rest allows insights to bubble up from the well. Walk without headphones, shower without podcasts, sit with tea and no screens. Let your mind stretch like a cat waking from a nap. Concept 9. Fixed schedule productivity. Decide your end time, then fit work within hard walls. Constraints carve the river's shape. Without banks, water turns to swamp. Protect your evening like a fortress gate at dusk. Set an office hour for messages. 2 windows a day, short and sharp. Everything else waits. Your inbox is a hungry crowd. Feed it on your terms, not theirs. Concept 10. Say no with grace. Decline vague meetings, unbounded favors, and projects that dilute your craft. A careful no today is a stronger yes tomorrow, like pruning branches so the tree grows tall and straight. Use scripts. I'm heads down on a deadline. Can we revisit next month? Offer alternatives only if it serves your goal, not guilt. Which sentence will you keep on a sticky note by your screen? Now, let's push deeper into practice. Start with 60-minute deep blocks, 2 per day. Put your phone in a different room. If it's within reach, your mind treats it like bait on a hook. Use a simple timer and a clear plan. At block start, write the target on one line. At block end, record what actually happened. This tiny mirror keeps you honest and sharp. When distraction buzzes, note it on paper, then return to the task. Don't wrestle thoughts. Label and release, like letting balloons drift out of your hand into blue sky. Build an entry stack. Same mug, same playlist, same seat. Repetition becomes a runway. You move automatically from idle to climb. The brain loves patterns. Give it a pattern that serves your craft. Protect your mornings. Your willpower is like a fresh battery at dawn. Use it on the hardest puzzle. Will you spend your best charge on scrolls or on stone? Design your space for frictionless depth. 1 chair, 1 desk, 1 notebook, 1 app. Remove extra controls. Reduce visual noise so your attention can flow like water through a clean pipe. Pre-commit to boredom buffers. Between deep blocks, take short walks, stretch, stare outside. No phone candy in these gaps. Let your mind cool like metal before the next heat cycle. Shrink deep work to grow it. If 60 minutes feels heavy today, do 30. Consistency beats heroics. Small bricks, stacked daily, raise a mighty wall over time. Use checkpoints inside a block. Every 15 minutes, glance at the target line, breathe, and continue. It's like tapping a compass in a dark forest to stay on the trail. Map your deep tasks for the week. Pick 3 levers that actually move results, not vanity. Which levers will you pull, and which shiny handles will you ignore? Cut meeting clutter. Ask for clear agendas, expected outcomes, and a hard stop. If the goal is fuzzy, ask for an email instead. Guard your calendar like a vault door. Recap time. Simple and sharp. Deep work equals valuable output from focus blocks. Shallow work equals busy fog. Protect mornings, time block days, and choose your tools with the craftsman's eye. We learn to embrace boredom, run trial deletes, and drain the shallows. 1-tab rule, environment cues, and bold gestures raise stakes. Momentum builds when distractions shrink. We set 4DX bones, 1 wildly important goal, lead measures, scoreboard, weekly check. The wheel turns when you push the same spokes, steady and patient. We locked a shutdown ritual and protected rest because oxygen feeds insight. We chose fixed schedules to carve the river's path. What piece feels most urgent for you this week? We added scripts for no, office hours for email, and time blocking for control. Each is a guardrail on a mountain road, keeping the car aimed at the summit. The common thread is protection. Protect attention, protect energy, protect time. Like a knight shielding a flame through wind, you carry your craft across the week. You don't need more hours, you need fewer leaks. Patch the bucket with blocks, rituals, and rules. The weight of focus returns, and with it, calm confidence. 1 deep hour beats 5 shallow ones. Depth compounds like interest, paying dividends month after month. Make deposits today and watch your account of skill and trust grow. Deep work isn't a mood, it's a method. You choose it or you drift. Which will it be on your calendar tomorrow morning? So the story tightens. You have the map, the tools, the fences, and the scripts. Now we build momentum with a simple, repeatable plan. Motivation time. Imagine closing your laptop knowing you did real work that matters, like laying a cornerstone solid and square. That feeling is earned by the blocks you protect, not the tabs you open. Success loves rhythm. Same start, same flow, same shutdown. Day after day, the groove deepens. The wheel turns easier because you grease the axle with routine. This isn't about being a monk. It's about being a maker. You build what others can't because you do what others won't. Protect your focus. Protect your craft. Pick a date 6 weeks from today. Circle it in red. Promise one clear result. Who do you become if you keep this promise? Close your eyes and see the lighthouse again. In storms, you steer by steady lights, not by sudden flashes. Be that steady light for your work. Implementation sprint. Week 1. Define your one goal, choose your deep windows, and set your rituals. Clear your desk like a runway, short and clean. Week 1 actions. 2 60-minute blocks daily. Phone in another room, 1 tab only. Write a quick block report after each session, 1 line in a small ledger. Week 2. Extend 1 block to 90 minutes if energy allows. Test boredom reps daily, 2 minutes, twice a day. You're telling your brain the leash is off. Week 2 actions. Trial delete 1 app, add office hours for email, set a shutdown phrase. What app will you pull for 30 days? Week 3. Add 4DX scoreboard. Track hours, sessions, and output on a small card. Meet with yourself on Friday. Candle, pen, 10 minutes. Adjust the plan. Week 3 actions. 1 grand gesture day. Book a quiet room or hide at a library. 3 hours straight on your hardest piece. Stake a small public promise if needed. Week 4. Refine meeting filters. Require agendas and outcomes. If missing, request email. Your calendar becomes a garden path, not a crowded market. Week 4 actions. Fixed schedule ends at a set time. No late creep. Protect sleep like armor. Deep work feeds on rested brains. Week 5. Push for a flow streak. 5 deep blocks in a row without breaking the chain. Can you lay 5 bricks straight this week? Week 5 actions. Tighten environment cues. Same mug, same playlist, same seat. Entry stack becomes automatic. The runway lights guide you in. Week 6. Deliver the promise. Finish the draft, ship the design, or pass the exam practice. Celebrate with a quiet walk, not a scroll binge. Now install maintenance mode. Keep 2 daily blocks, 1 weekly review, and your shutdown ritual. This is your new normal, a clean machine humming. Handle email with rules. Use sender filters, batch twice daily, and write clear, short responses that reduce back and forth. Each message becomes a domino you tip once, not a bouncing ball. Guard your calendar with templates. Deep blocks, admin blocks, breaks, review. Copy the template each morning and adjust. Which blocks will you lock in before anything else? Strengthen your body signals. Eat clean, hydrate, and take sunlight breaks. Your brain is a battery that craves certain inputs. Charge it like you'd charge a priceless instrument. Handle setbacks with re-entry. If you break a streak, restart with a tiny win. 25 minutes, 1 target, 1 page. The train leaves again on schedule. Use a distraction capture list. When random ideas pop up, park them on paper. Promise to review later. This mental parking lot keeps the road clear. Track depth quality, not just time. Rate each block 1 to 5 for intensity. Learn what setups give you 4s and 5s. Then repeat those setups like a winning opening in chess. Create a personal deep work creed. 1 paragraph that names your craft, your rules, and your promise. Will you sign it and post it above your desk? The fog will return, but you'll have a lighthouse and a map. When storms rise, trust your rituals, your schedule, and your scoreboard. Then walk forward, steady and calm. Deep work on, shallow work off.